Lauren here with BIZROK. In this week's video, I want to talk to you about an incredible tool that one of the greatest companies in the entire world uses. So I can't take credit for it. It's not my tool, but I do use it and I do teach it. It is a Disney method, which if it's a Disney method, you know it's amazing because last I checked, Disney does a pretty good job with providing exceptional experiences. So this is called the H.E.A.R.D method. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause right now and I'm gonna spell that out for you. So write this down, H-E-A.R.D, H.E.A.R.D. Now it is an acronym. The H stands for hear. So have you ever been having a conversation with somebody, like let's take professionalism out of it for a second. Have you ever tried to tell somebody a story and they keep interrupting you, or you're trying to tell them something that happened and you almost want to stomp your foot and say, I just want to tell my story. Well, hear what your client or your patient's concerns are. Hear what they have to say. You know, using this H.E.A.R.D method, as we kind of dissect it together, you'll see it's an amazing tactic to maybe lower somebody's anger or anxiety down and have a great conversation with them. So hear their concern, hear their issues, let them get everything out, because then you will have a more productive conversation. So H stands for hear. E stands for empathize. So once you hear your customer, or your client, or your patient's entire conversation, you want to create empathy with them. You want to share with them that you do care. I understand how you feel. You know, apologize. You know, let them know that you care and you sympathize with what they're going through. It's a really special way to create trust and rapport with the person that you're communicating with. A is for apologize. Now, I'm always careful whenever I tell people to apologize. Here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to apologize if you didn't do anything wrong. You know, you don't want to take ownership for something that's not your fault, but you can apologize for how somebody feels. You know, I'm so sorry that you feel that way. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. You know, find something that goes back to empathy, but find something to apologize to them about. It allows them, again, to just lower that wall of anger and anxiety, and for you to do what you need to do, which is move them to a solution. So hear what they have to say, hear their entire story, create empathy, apologize. Now, if you did do something wrong, or if your company or a practice did something wrong, it's okay. You know, we're all human. Mistakes happen. So just simply apologize, take ownership for it, and then move on. So H.E.A.R.D method, H-E-A.R.D. So the R stands for resolve. The resolve, you want to just create a solution. You want to find a solution with the customer or the patient. And so sometimes we don't always know what that solution is, and that's okay too. Put it back on that person. You know, say, you know, what do you think would be a great solution that we can handle together? Put it back on them. What would make you happy? What would make you happy to overcome this issue? You know, hear what they have to say. And just because they make a suggestion doesn't mean we have to run with it, but it gets them talking. It gets them moving in the right direction. And here's the thing. Sometimes people will say, to be honest, I don't really have a solution. I wasn't looking for anything. I just wanted to vent my concern so that it wouldn't happen to somebody else. That's okay too, and that's amazing. So resolve the issue, figure out a solution together. And then D, so remember it's H-E-A.R.D, H.E.A.R.D. The D stands for discuss. So I always say that there's no such thing as a failure if it's a learning opportunity. So use that D, take some time to discuss it with your team. You know, say, hey guys, here's an issue that happened yesterday with a customer or with a patient, and you know, here's the solutions that we created together. So moving forward, here's how we're gonna prevent this, you know, from happening to somebody else. So you want to discuss it as a team because, again, it allows you to be proactive. It allows you to hopefully prevent that from happening again. But two, it's a learning opportunity as a team. So H-E-A.R.D, hear, empathize, apologize, resolve, and discuss. So, you know, I love this method. You know, Disney gets all the credit for this incredible technique, but it's a really, really great way for you to just slow down, really hear that patient out, that customer out, and solve their issues. So it'll, again, create that exceptional experience in your practice.